All Progressives Congress has declared as incomplete the primary election it held for aspirants jostling for the party's ticket ahead of the forthcoming governorship election in Edo State. In a statement issued by the party's National Publicity Secretary, that's Felix Moka, APC has now fixed Thursday, February 22nd, that's tomorrow, as a date for the completion of the primary election process. Arise News analyst Dayo Sobowale joins us now to discuss that APC's decision on its Edo governorship primaries and the need for internal democracy and transparency in political party administration in Nigeria. Good afternoon, Mr. Sobowale. It's great to have you on the program as always.
Good afternoon. Nice to meet you as usual.
Right, one primary, three winners. What is going on in Edo State?
You should find out. But to me, it's a political drama. Vintage political drama, and I think perhaps maybe we should have waited till Thursday before discussing this. We are jumping the gun, so the best you can do is to speculate and hope that we'll get something out of it. You have another question?
Well, yes. So, I mean, let's look at what transpired and, juxtapose it to...
let me talk about it.
Okay, go on. No, because you said we jumped the gun, so I said let's move back.
But
You'll take us back.
My duty to do the analysis.
Thank you.
Right. Like I said, it's good political drama. And I will analyze it by looking at the dramatis personae on the stage, the political actors. You have the referee of the party, that's Governor Hope Uzodinma. You have the chairman of the party who has already congratulated somebody. So that's why I say it's political drama. But we'll speculate on how it transpired and how perhaps it may end. Now see the referee from Imo State, that's Governor Hope Uzodinma. You know his background. He's a very powerful party man, very credible party man. And you know the way he won the election in the state. And the trade union NLC president will testify to how he can handle political matters because he suffered at his hands. And if you remember, when Uzodinma was doing his inaugural ceremony, almost all former heads of states were there. You get me? I think the president too was there. That's for one state. Now, if you bring a person like that to come to look after an election in another state, you may expect that it's child's play because he has experience from his own state. But then it's a pity this has to happen. Because now we have 3 winners on the ground, announcement made in 3 places. But the chairman has congratulated someone. Before the party said the results are inconclusive. We have not known the results yet. We just know who the winner is. And we don't know the status of the other people making the announcement, asserting that Uzodinma was usurping their functions. And some saying that there was no election even in their own area. So it is not a matter of party administration now. It's a matter of election handling. You get me? I will not say they have not handled it well, because politics is a game of numbers. It is who wins. They have to ascertain amongst themselves who really won. But on the basis of what is on the ground, even though it is inconclusive, the chairman of the party has congratulated someone. That's it also. How they will change that to the other 2, I do not know. Unless you have the answer now.
Yeah. So don't worry, I'll come back. I've got something for you, but I'll hand over the floor to Cynthia.
Okay. So, Mr. Sobowale, what do you make of the allegation by the APC Stakeholders Forum? They're suggesting that Idahosa was declared the winner before the conclusion of the exercise. I'm wondering if you think that this is an indicator of the absence of internal democracy and lack of transparency, I should say, within the party.
It is a show of transparency and it's a show of too much democracy, which you are not
How
seeing.
so?
Did they not vote? You see, they have over-democratized the process in producing 3 candidates as winner instead of 1. So that's democracy very much in action. And too much even in the open, transparency. That's why you are dumping the gun and discussing it. When they have said down the election, it's inconclusive. So you have to take back your words.
I don't have to. I'm asking you. But they're not my words, Mr. Sobowale.
Democracy.
Mr. Sobowale,
excess democracy.
If I may, Mr. Sobowale,
Yes.
this is the stance. These are not my words. This is the stance of the APC Stakeholders Forum. They are saying that Idahosa was declared winner before the conclusion of the exercise.
Yes.
So how is that a display of over-democratization and over-transparency if they're raising it as an issue?
You said lack of democracy, lack of transparency. And I'm taking an opposite view to what you said. What do you have to say again?
Mr. Sobowale.
I'm taking an opposite view to what you just said.
So we have a congratulatory message from the party of the chairman, as you've rightly said. Then you also have a candidate who the INEC rec said was present at that particular election. That was at Lushville Suites. So the one took place in another hotel, which is where we saw Idahosa emerging, and he was congratulated by the party chairman. Then the one that saw Sunday Dekiri emerging as the winner is the location where INEC reps were. And that, of course, aligns with the constitution of the land. Of course, we have a third individual, and we're yet to really know the details of his claim to his own victory. But my question to you then is the congratulatory message of the party chairman more valuable than the procedure, following the procedure which says that the INEC rec must be present in order for a party primary to be valid?
That's right. The APC chairman did not act in a vacuum. He was acting on the report submitted by the party's referee for the election, Supo Dima. Now, for the party to say it is inconclusive, do you get me now? That will call into question the credibility of that congratulatory message. But that is their own internal matter. So, saying that there is lack of democracy, there is over-democratization. Okay, you may see it as illegal, but yes, the democracy is very much at work, and there is even too much transparency. That is why we have multiple results and multiple candidates.
Okay, so how do we ensure, Mr. Sobowale, that tomorrow, when this takes place, we don't have the, as you call it, over-democracy and over-transparency, we see only one candidate and not too many candidates?
And also one venue.
There you go.
We can go and monitor the event.
Mr. Sobowale.
You get it? Yes. Because this is a premature situation. You get me? See, the party is in a dilemma now, because you cannot go back on what Uzo Dima has declared. And I do not see Ganduje destroying his congratulatory message. So that is their funeral. That's the problem of the party. It's too premature now to be dwelling on allegations and counter-allegations and turning that into a debate. It's a premature debate.
You know, the run-up to this primary was filled with shall I say, I don't want to call it controversy, but heated debate about the method that this primary should be conducted in, because many felt that there should just be a consensus candidate. Of course, there are issues of zoning and so forth as well. Do you think this is a reflection of the fact that a greater part of the stakeholders involved would have preferred to just have an anointed, or I'm calling anointed, but a consensus candidate?
That would not be democracy. You get me now? Consensus primaries have always been vilified as anti-democratic, no matter the consensus. And you know, democracy is about competition, which is what we are seeing now. You get me? The competition, you can't even say it's not well managed, because the result has been announced, although they say it is inconclusive. And let them make it conclusive. Then you can analyze all what has transpired and not label things prematurely.
Okay, so it looks like we might be having this discussion on Friday, from all indications, since you're deeming this interview immature.
Right, you're giving me a topic before.
So you can be well prepared with your comebacks, with your fiery comebacks.
I'm saying it.
I'll be more than happy.
I'm sure. But for now, we'd like to thank you, Arise News analyst, Mr. Dayo Sobowale. Thank you for your time here on Newsday.